Hello, Talha.
Yes, ma'am.
You were not in the first part of the meeting. You came in the end, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And also this Yusuf Patras, you were not in the first part of the meeting.
हो गए थे मैम कॉल डिस्कनेक्ट हो गई थी
Okay, right. Okay, let's continue from where we were studying. Okay.
मैम अटेंडेंस दोबारा लगा ली.
दोबारा आपकी जो लेट आए उनकी लगाऊं?
दो बार कॉल करते हो ना आप एक एंड पे.
कौन बोल रहा है?
मैम चांद खुशी.
Chand Khushi, you were in the first part of the meeting. ठीक है, वैसे भी I can see the participants, you know. So let's complete the problem that we were working on. ठीक है. So using these formulas, we reached this equation in which this is coming from MGH comes as it is. Instead of FK1 D1, we have used the equation mu K multiplied by the normal force, and normal force in this case has been substituted by mg cos theta, because normal force in this diagram is equal and opposite to mg cos theta, so we're using that one. And then the displacement has been taken as h over sine theta as we explained before, right? Okay, and similarly for the second part we have Fk2 into D2. Fk2 will be mu k into mg in this case, according to this diagram. And who please switch off your mic? Mute your mic, please. Okay, and the displacement is D2. Now, when we are solving for this, the question was that we had to find D2 over capital H. So we can rearrange this equation and bring D2 over H to one side, and the expression on the right side comes equal to this. And then this is your required expression in which you can substitute the values of mu k. You're given the value of mu k equal to 0.6. You're also given the value of theta equal to 45. You can find tangent of 45, substitute the values, and hence the quantity that you're required to find d2 over h comes out to be 0.67. Okay, so the problem is not difficult if you understand it first, identify the concepts that are being used, identify the formulas, and also draw the force diagrams. Okay, this diagram is already given to you, but then you have to draw the force diagrams in order to apply the equations correctly. And if you do that, then you can solve this problem as it is. Also, you can then, for example, if in the question it is asked to explain the physical meaning of this has also been explained here. So you can study this. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Good. Okay, right. So we have, as I can see in the participants, we have 2 new people who have joined. The rest, let's see who has disappeared from the meeting. So let us look at this. So Sarmat is not there, Amar is not there, Abu Bakr and Fatma Babar, no, Usman, no.
Yes, ma'am. Abu Bakr.
Abu Bakr, ठीक है. Anam Basharat, no. Bilal Muhammad. Bilal?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Hamza Dar, yes. Hamza Dar?
Yes, ma'am.
Fariduddin?
Yes, ma'am.
Kessler? Zarish? Muhammad Haris? Muaz?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Ibrahim? Hafiz
Present,
Ibrahim?
ma'am.
Yes.
Present.
ठीक है. Haris है? No, Haris is not there. Muhammad Haris is not there, right? And Huma? No. Alina?
Present, ma'am.
Hunain?
Ma'am.
Mohammad Hunain.
Excuse me,
मोहम्मद
ma'am.
हुनैन बहुत थोड़ी देर के लिए आया था पिछले सेशन में भी. And Rana Shahbaz.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, this is Huma here.
Who is this speaking?
Huma.
हुमा. तो पहले क्यों नहीं बोली?
मैम मैं वो हैंड फ्री से बोल रही थी, उसका वो माइक्रोफोन का मसला एकदम से हो गया.
Sania. Sania is not there. Okay. Chand Khushi.
Present, ma'am. Present, ma'am.
Switch off. Only switch on your mic when you have to say something. Maiza.
Yes, ma'am.
Yusuf Patras. Abira. Yusuf Patras.
जी मैम.
Abira.
मैम इधर
Yes,
present.
ma'am. I'm here.
Nadia. Nadia. Hayan.
मैम आपने मेरी लगा दी प्रेजेंट. मैं मेरी अटेंडेंस लगा दी.
Present, ma'am.
क्या नाम है?
यूसुफ मैम.
ठीक है. Nadia.
Ma'am, Hayan present.
Hayan present. Nadia is not there.
Yes, ma'am.
Cheryl.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Okay. Ashraf. Huda Zahur. Amelia.
Present, ma'am.
Bisma. Sadiqullah. Sohaib. Talha.
प्रेजेंट मैम.
तलहा आप बहुत थोड़ी देर के लिए आते हो. जुल्करनैन. अली जुल्करनैन.
प्रेजेंट मैम.
Good. Okay.
Ma'am, I'm also present. My internet cut off when you called my name.
Who is this speaking?
Arisha.
Arisha. Arisha कहाँ है? Okay. Okay, so I would like you to practice these problems, okay? And I will again repeat the announcements that we did in the beginning. So what were the announcements? The announcements were for the lab material will be uploaded, okay? And you can practice it from there. Also your worksheets, go through them and study them. We use Moodle and YouTube. Subscribe to YouTube also. And because your class recordings will be available here. Okay, you can subscribe and you can see them. The second announcement was that you should start preparing for your midterm. Okay, according to the topics are according to the course outline. And you know that this is relate these to the chapters. The numbers are not exactly the same. As you know, the topics are repeating in several chapters, so you have to identify them and practice them. Also, the next class will be revision for the midterm exam. Okay. Is there any other announcement we made? So your homework now is to start preparing. Prepare for midterm. Okay. This is your class homework, and lab homework is practice the lab material provided.
Ma'am, we will have our midterm online.
Yes, on Moodle. The same pattern.
Okay, same. I mean MCQs.
Yes.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, so work on this and we'll meet in the next class for revising and looking at the topics that we studied related to the midterm examination. Okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, take care.
Allah Hafiz.
Goodbye, ma'am.
Goodbye.
Allah Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz, ma'am.
Allah Hafiz.
Khuda Hafiz, ma'am.
Allah Hafiz.
Goodbye, ma'am.
Goodbye.